Have you ever met someone who always smiled and wondered if they were actually okay? A psychiatrist once shared a story that stayed with him for the rest of his life. Whether it happened exactly this way or not doesn't really matter, because its message has never been more important. One evening, just before closing his office, there was a soft knock at the door. "Come in," said Dr. Jonathan Carter. A man stepped inside. His name was Michael Reed. He looked completely ordinary, neatly dressed, calm, friendly, the kind of person you would never imagine was struggling. But when Michael sat down, Dr. Carter noticed something his smile couldn't hide. His eyes looked exhausted, not from lack of sleep, but from carrying something invisible. After a moment of silence, Dr. Carter asked gently, "So, what brings you here today?" Michael looked down at his hands. Then he spoke. "I'm tired. Not physically. I'm tired of pretending I'm okay. I wake up every morning with this weight on my chest. I've tried vacations. I've traveled. I've worked harder. I've met new people. I've done everything people say should make you happy. But no matter where I go, the emptiness comes with me." For nearly an hour, Dr. Carter listened. He asked about Michael's childhood, his family, his work, his relationships. And when Michael finished speaking, the doctor leaned back quietly. "I don't think you're broken," he said softly. "I think you've been carrying this pain alone for a very long time." Then Dr. Carter stood and walked toward the large office window. Outside, across the street, colorful lights glowed in the evening. A traveling circus had arrived in town. Families were laughing. Children were running excitedly toward the entrance. Music filled the air. Dr. Carter smiled. "You know, I watched that circus a few nights ago. The clown was remarkable. For 2 straight hours, he had the entire audience laughing. People forgot their worries. They walked out happier than when they arrived." He turned toward Michael. "If you can't find joy right now, go watch him. Sometimes laughter reminds us that hope still exists." The room became completely silent. Michael didn't move. His hands slowly tightened together. Dr. Carter frowned gently. "Is something wrong?" Michael slowly looked up. His eyes were filled with tears. Then in a voice barely above a whisper, he said, "Doctor, I am that clown. I make thousands of people laugh every night. Children wave at me. Parents thank me. People tell me I made the best part of their day. But when the show ends, when the makeup comes off, when everyone goes home, I'm still the same lonely man. If the person making everyone else smile can't remember what happiness feels like, where is he supposed to go?" For the first time in his long career, Dr. Jonathan Carter had no answer, only silence, because some of the deepest pain never makes a sound. Maybe that's why this story has survived for generations, not because we know if it really happened, but because we all know someone who hides behind a smile. The funniest friend, the coworker who always says, "I'm fine," the person who checks on everyone else, but never asks for help themselves. The truth is, you never know what battle someone is fighting behind closed doors. A kind word, a genuine conversation, or simply asking, "How are you?" really might mean more than you'll ever know. Because sometimes, the people who bring the most light into other people's lives are quietly hoping someone will notice they're standing in the dark. If this story made you pause for a moment, share it with someone who might need to hear it. And if you enjoy meaningful stories that stay with you long after they're over, subscribe for more stories from The Golden Lesson.